I dumped my boyfriend for leaving my closet door open. My ex posted on Am I the a-hole with the Am I the a-hole for not wanting to close my girlfriend's closet, and I just wanted a place to respond. My now ex-boyfriend, who's 23, and I, who's 24F, were together for 2 years, which would have been 3 years next month. We meet through a mutual friend because of our similar interests. For context, I've lived in my apartment for about 4 years. The mutual friend stayed in the beginning, but they moved out 3 years ago, so since then I've been living on my own. I was originally going to have my boyfriend move in with me once my lease ended, but of course, change of plans. So my ex posted on Am I the a-hole for leaving my closet door open, yet he missed very important details. One question that kept appearing was, why didn't I close the door even though I never leave it open? Ever since I was little, I've trained my brain to always make sure the closet door was closed. When I was 6, I was sharing a room with my older sister, and one night she went over to her friend's house for a sleepover. My parents and I got home a bit late. I remember it being hot since we had the air conditioner on. I went to bed but was tossing and turning because it's really hot. I kept hearing a noise from somewhere but wasn't sure from where and just assumed it was the air conditioner. I laid on my back just staring at the roof and heard my closet door being open. My bed was facing towards the closet, so when I moved my head down, I could see this old man coming out of it. I screamed and my parents came running in. My dad grabbed me and I saw my mom hitting that man with one of her favorite pans. We called the police and later found out that the man was homeless, must have snuck in while we were away and hid in my closet when he heard my parents' car come in. Since then I've suffered from PTSD and fear of someone coming in my closet again. I slept with my parents for a few years after that. We moved to another state once I hit high school. My parents got me a therapist when the incident occurred, and to this day, I'm still going to therapy. I felt like it wasn't working though, because it was just like I was venting and the therapist would go, "Aha, and how does that make you feel?" instead of suggesting something to help me. That was until my current therapist, she suggested that I could use something like a nightlight and place it by the closet. Then I asked if I could use something else, like something that could stick onto the walls. It was first these big glow-in-the-dark Dino stickers. I felt kinda silly about it first when I did put it up, but when I had my sleep paralysis, I was still scared but was now able to tell what was sleep and what wasn't, and gave me a sense of comfort. I changed the themes occasionally to dinos, planets, and now stars. For the past 7 years, it's worked for me. I moved out of my parents' home at 20 to live in an apartment with my friend who I met in college. I explained to her about my situation because we shared a room and there's only one closet. She understood me completely. She only ever left it open once when she came home from a night shift. She was remorseful and never did it again when she saw how bad I suffered from it. Now to my ex, we pretty much clicked when we met. Had similar hobbies, liked exploring new foods, it was fun. I also told him about my trauma. I asked that I didn't mind it being open during the day, but at night, it needs to be closed no matter what. He could still put or take something out of it, but to close it back up. He complied throughout the entirety of our relationship. It wasn't until a few months ago where he started to act very controlling. He would say small comments about certain foods I would eat, like how it's affecting my liver or something, and recommend